near the Gundabooka State Conservation Area, and it is blowing a gale, but nevertheless, let's have a look here. Possibly there are some nice paintings, indigenous paintings. A little bit similar to Mount Greenfell. I find it quite surprising how many variation this country here has. If you drive through it on the road, you think it's all flat, there is nothing. So it is surprising to find something like this here. Stunning country. Gundabooka ranges. It's dropping down a little gorge here. I just imagine the indigenous people would have walked here hundreds of years ago, probably for many thousand years. Beautiful spot. I just love that. Yeah, this is the land of the Ngimba and Baganji people. Mugowa historic site, and I certainly can see why that probably was a favorite site. Semi-permanent water. Beautiful, sheltered here from the wind. See the water lines here on the rocks. See up here. So that would have been a nice little billabong. Probably the water up to here at stages. Beautiful for a swim. Just amazing how varied that land is. Here out in the north, I mean, you have these endless plains and just a mulga brush, but then all of a sudden you have gorges like this, which you absolutely don't expect. It's just beautiful. Among these cliffs in the gorge is the Yappa Historic Indigenous Art Site, which has some of the best indigenous artwork I have seen in New South Wales. Very different to the indigenous artwork in Arnhem Land or in the Northern Territory. They had a little rain, can't have been too much because all this is dry. After a flood, that would be a beautiful waterhole here. Nice and deep. Given it was a beautiful day and I had nowhere to be, I decided to walk up the creek bed a little bit and do some exploring. It's just beautiful country. We seem to be the upper pools here. Also no water, unfortunately. Can you see what I see in these rock formation? Leave me in the comments what you are seeing. Untimely end of a little goat, I guess. The Mulgowan Historic Art Site is easily accessible via two-wheel drive, and down to the Yappa Rock Art is a reasonably easy walk, which you can see here on these time lapse. I think most people can easily do that walk. It's around 15 minutes, 20 minutes from the car park to the Yappa Rock Art. If you intend to go higher up the creek bed, that is a bit more rock hopping. However, like with every outback walk, let people know what you're doing, have water, sunscreen, and ideally a PLB with you, especially if you intend to explore further. I wasn't done walking for the day though. After returning back to Dry Tank, I decided to do the 1 hour walk to Little Mountain. So, Little Mountain walk, I'm a little bit late. It's supposed to be 2 to 3 hours return. It's 3:30 now, so I have to hurry up a little bit. It's not too much moon at the moment, so walking back in the dark I guess would be alright, but yeah. Oh, another little thing. I've bought these torch here from Decathlon, and while pretty simple, it's not adjustable, just has one size, so you have to tilt your head. I do really like it actually. It has a red light, it has two, a medium beam and a high beam, USB chargeable, pretty good light for I think 39 bucks it was. I bought 2 of them for the kids as well. Again, this is a fairly easy walk on a well-designated track. However, it is constantly slightly going up, and it took me around 1 hour 40 return, and that includes around 15 minutes spending at the lookout. Beautiful white flowers there. I'm here at the Little Mountain Lookout. Took me from the car park around 40 minutes, 35-40 minutes, fairly brisk stride. Yeah, beautiful little lookout here, little picnic table where I'm sitting now, having a water. Maybe letting the sun settle a bit more, and then I make my way back. But Gundabooka Ranges or Gundabooka National Park definitely worth a visit in my book. It's quite interesting to see these mulga ant nests, which decorate the entrance with leaves and have a raised ring about it to prevent flooding. Dinner tonight. I was really umming and ahhing having a Radix or Camper's Pantry, but I still have 2 blade steaks, so blade steaks with veggies it is. And then we're gonna have some supreme stir-fried veggies. So steak, 4 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other side. Now I took the steak kind of off the heat and have the veggies and onion on the other side. And I'll let that rest now with the lid on for a little bit. And then I'm good to go. After a few warmer lights, I had the feeling it would be cold. Fortunately, I put my fleece blanket in on my feet, and yeah, at around 5 o'clock the temperature dropped considerably, but the wind has stopped. That is just beautiful. This gale, which was blowing for the past 3 days nearly, it really got a bit annoying. Then I have to decide what I do today. I think I'm gonna go to Bennets Gorge and maybe climb Mt Gundabooka. Then I'm thinking heading on to Menindee, to the Menindee Lakes, because that's also something I constantly drive past. Mind you, it didn't have water for many years, but apparently has water now. I have to say, the Snow Peak Titanium Billy, which Drifter provided me, probably 3 years ago. Really got a workout, and I have grown quite fond of it over the past few years. Titanium means it's super light, it dissipates heat very quickly, so in most cases you can touch the titanium handles without any issue, even if it comes out of the fire. So, Valley of the Eagles, Ningan Malayan walking trek. We'll see how that goes. I'm really kicking myself that I did not bring my walking day pack. I usually have a walking day pack with me, which includes a second EPIRB, it includes a water bladder and a little day survival kit, I guess. And I left it at home because with the kids and so on, I didn't really think I would go on big walks and with the trip we had planned, but I wish I had taken it. Anyway, so I always have a little emergency backpack in the car, but that's a very cheap, not very comfortable backpack. This trek is supposedly a grade 5 only for experienced bushwalkers, and it's certainly the least defined trek of all the treks I've done so far. It's also the roughest, and you quite often can't actually see where the trek continues. Here's the eagle. It's called Walking Trek of the Eagles. I just cleared one of the little summits, I guess. Now I think that's a push to Mt Gundabooka now. 2.5 k's just up. Technically not super difficult, but constant up, loose rocks. So yeah, we'll see. I certainly been a bit out of shape, I have to say. I gave myself a nickname. Sir Rest a lot for this little walk, yeah. I'm pretty sure I will sleep very well tomorrow, and I'm not up there. I'm over an hour in, and what goes up must come down, so got to get all that down. But yeah, down a little easier than up. I definitely need some good walking sticks. I meant to buy them for some time, so there will be a few things going into my day pack for this kind of walking, because I think I do that more often actually. I enjoy that by myself here. Not a bad thing either, as much as I enjoy company. It is quite nice. I can film when I want. I can, have no hurry to do anything. So I've seen quite a bit around here. I got it a little wrong here. Missed the turn-off of the track, so backtracking a little bit until I find the track again. Oh yeah. It's fairly easy to miss here. That's it. Back on it. I think this is it. Mt Gundabooka. At least a big cairn here. Gundabooka ranges, so quite a few more peaks there. This might be more the view. Oh. So somewhere down there is my car. I think I actually see the roof. Just beautiful. Look at that butterflies here. Just sitting here a bit and enjoying the view. What goes up must come down. After enjoying the beautiful view there for a little while, I made my way back down towards the car. Yeah, down is definitely quicker and easier than up. However, good footwork and some walking sticks actually would have been good, because it can be fairly loose here under your feet. So you really got to watch your steps. Easy to do a little slide here. I think I did quite well, 2:43. Let me quickly show you on Gaia the track I walked, and as you can see here, Gaia and OSM does not really have Bennets Road, which is the access track to the car park, which you can see here in memory maps on one of the old HEMA raster maps. It's interesting to see that the old raster maps have more detail here than the latest version of OpenStreetMap. In the next episode, I will visit the iconic Dunlop station, which is lesser known than some of the other stations like Trilby, but has far more history still preserved and actively being restored. I have the owner, Kim Chandler, explaining some of the histories of the station. I visit the little township of Menindee and spend a night at the Menindee Lakes, and then visit Gundabooka National Park, where I get caught by a big storm. I spend the night at the Gundabooka Shearers Quarters next to the historic woolshed. If you enjoy my videos, get entertainment or value from it, please consider that I spend a lot of time and money creating these videos, and I need your help to continue doing so. Yes, I do receive some advert revenue and also the occasional product to review. However, that does not even cover the cost for the fuel of one trip. So if you enjoy my videos, please like, share and subscribe. And if you can, please consider becoming one of my Patreon supporters. And with the equivalent of a cup of coffee or two per month, you can support me in creating these videos. As a Patreon supporter, you also have a few benefits, like early access to my videos, you can ask me a direct question via the Patreon platform, and you have a good chance of winning some of the products I test and give away to my Patreon supporters. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you along the tracks.